You guys, I need help. I've been watching animated Netflix originals for days. Wait, no, just kidding. I'm actually quite content. I'm gonna go watch more now. Oh yeah. Video, right. I guess I can binge watch later. Okay. Hello! Welcome back to my channel, where introverts can thrive and extroverts are also welcome. If you are new here, welcome. If not, thanks for stopping by. So happy that you're here. Today, fellow writers, we're going to talk about why you can write. Can as in like all caps. You can write. Because sometimes we get writer's block, editing overloads, or literally anything that makes us procrastinate. For example, I really want to go watch more TV instead of making this video, but oh, that does sound intriguing. Well, I suddenly and inexplicably have to go organize a random cupboard. Maybe play some video games along the way? Oh yeah. Sorry, you guys. But you know how it is, right? Here is the truth. You are interesting because you can write anything. Here are 3 ways to make sure you can write. Number 1, senses. Number 2, common knowledge. And number 3, childhood. Let's start with number 1. If you've seen movies, read books, or looked and listened to any kind of media or story, you have accumulated something important. This substantial accumulation is what all writers need. I don't care if you're writing fiction or nonfiction, you had to learn that from somewhere. Everything you've taken part in as a member of an audience has affected your imagination more than you can imagine. This doesn't mean that you should be copying anything, but it does mean you can be molding it in to something of your own. Like everything you got from your ancestors and the environment you grew up in is added to your personality. Your inspiration intake, as I like to call it, has also been growing because of what you've been watching. Then number 2, there's the obvious. Simply writing your name on a contract or check is leaving your mark on a piece of paper. The essays you've written, the notes you've made, the letters you've written are all possessing your trademark. It doesn't matter what grade you got or whether or not you got a reply. Even if it was a bad grade, you wrote that. You can write. If you can tell stories, you can write stories. If you can list facts, you can write facts. I know that writing looks scary, but it really isn't, even though it is. And it's something everyone is fully capable of. Some of us might not consider what we want to do, but those of you who want to do it but you're too afraid, you've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in what you can do with your writing. I'm trying to sound inspirational, but it sounds kind of funny. But I'm being serious. You guys can write. Just believe in yourself. Lastly, childhood. You know where you came from. If you can't tell stories, then you didn't have a childhood. Remember childhood? When you did everything on a whim and didn't care what anybody else thought? Childhoods lead to fascinating anecdotes, heartfelt autobiographies, and personal experiences that readers and viewers can relate to. You have your own unique story to tell, and you're fully capable of writing it and sending it off to someone who needs it. And don't let that pesky critic tell you what to do in the back of your mind. Give yourself time to write. What you've seen, felt, smelled, heard, tasted gives your stories descriptive imagery. What you're putting on a blank piece of paper may not be read or even kept in the final edit, but it belongs to you. What you've experienced in your life, whether it was light or heavy, gives your stories, or even boring old nonfiction, the character your future writers are craving. You can make school textbooks enjoyable. You can flesh out characters so much they seem real. You can tell heartfelt tales that leave a generation provoked or satisfied. You can write. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am going to go watch more animated Netflix TV shows. Because that was a lot of work. When you guys are done writing, do yourself a favor and go do something you love. Because you earned it. Stay basic. Okay, bye.